hiking at like 6,000 feet is no joke. But so we are at Rancho El Ojo right now, where Origen Raiz makes their mezcal. At least the majority of the mezcal they make. And they're walking us around, showing the cattle. This is a cattle ranch, and they're showing us not the efforts in sustainability, because they actually don't like that word, but the conservation of the land, which in turn then, you know, also relates to the maguey or the agave. He was telling us that grass is the biggest, let's say, bringer of carbon to the soil. So a lot of the grass is gone, especially in this part of Mexico, because they think that the tall grass is bad when it's actually the best. So with his cattle, he's bringing back the tall grass, making the soil so much more fertile. It's just so awesome to see. And it's also awesome to like just be around a person who, like, you know, when you're talking to somebody and they have this passion, and it's just awesome to hear them talk about their passion with such passion. So they're showing us all the efforts that they're doing with selective grazing. They're doing a lot of things to bring back like some kind of wildness to the cows. They don't take the calf away from the mom. You know, parts of the ranch are then used for grazing, and the cows will eat and poop and make grass grow again, which in turn then, you know, translate to some of the biggest agaves. So after walking, I know, probably like an hour and a half of hiking. Look at that behind me. This place is beautiful. Now we're just gonna catch some of the sunset. Behind us, of course, we have some coolers with some libations. We're just gonna hang out here. Again, this place is just incredible. So today is gonna be an amazing day. We're actually gonna make the mezcal de pechuga today. It was kind of an early night last night, which I really appreciated. So right now we're harvesting sotol. This area of Durango has so much sotol, but they're huge. They need 1 more ton of the sotol. So let's go watch them harvest it.
Yeah, so they're hitting rubber. Gracias.
So that was the harvesting of the sotoles and the cenizo. We're at the Vinata, and we're gonna make the pecho, which is a very special mezcal. It's a very celebratory. It's never bought. It's always gifted. Those kinds of things, and they make it with the deer pecho here. So that's what we're gonna do today. Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. So this is when everybody gets together and starts making the mezcal to cook it. We're all throwing these volcanic rocks into the pit. That's what's gonna really cook the agave. And the way they do it is they put these like firewood underneath, and then they start the fire with the puntas, the first heads of the mezcal that they made previously. Once you start seeing the smoke, of course, that means that there's fire. And it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take about 5 hours for the rocks to get hot enough. And so of course, we're gonna go make some carne asada by the lake. By the time we got back, the rocks were already red like this. That means that they're ready to get some agave cooking. So again, it's a joint effort. Everybody gets together and starts placing the piñas of sotol, like this one, and the cenizo de maguey that they use to make mezcal as well. They put a layer of bagazo slowly so it doesn't really burn the agave, you know, and everybody just gets together again and makes this mountain of piñas that are gonna get cooked for about 4 to 5 days. The smell during this time is just absolutely amazing. They already had some agaves that have been crushed and fermented, so this is the distillation of the agave de pecho. This is them putting the fibers that goes directly into the pot still. They seal the still with agave-like paste almost, and some, you know, good old-fashioned electric tape. Let's just make sure that no vapors get away from it. This tank right here is where it condenses, so they sealed that as well. 4 to 5 hours later, we have the first heads coming out. And this is Mezcal de Pechuga, the puntas, the heads coming out at 72%. And we were lucky enough to get to try this at like 9:30 in the morning, and we all shared a little copita, and we got to try this with the very people who makes these with their own hands. It was absolutely incredible.